Welcome everyone to AHTV, where our goal is to connect hearts one beat at a time. My name is Karen Anderson and I'm a co-founder of aortichope. I'm also a type A and type B dissection survivor, and this is...
I'm Greg Aaron Greenberg, Director of Community Relations with aortichope, type A, type B survivor, and this is our Week in Review.
This Week in Review, February 15th, and today is President's Day. Here are 5 surprising facts about President's Day from nationaltoday.com. Want to know who died on the 4th of July? Both John Adams and Thomas Jefferson died on July 4th, 1826, which happened to be the 50th anniversary of the approval of the Declaration of Independence. When it comes to President Day sales, merchants on average see a 1.2% weekly boost in sales the week of President's Day. The undefeated Washington, George Washington, was the only president to be unanimously elected by all of the state representatives. In between, the S in Harry S. Truman doesn't actually stand for anything. A pair of bills attempted to return the official name of President's Day to Washington's birthday, but it didn't receive much more support.
In February, the nation commemorates Black History Month. And at Baylor College of Medicine, that means a focus on key figures and milestones in medicine and research. Baylor trainees have compiled information on some of the important African American in medicine and science whose contributions and impact have paved the way for the healthcare professionals and scientists of today and tomorrow. To learn more about these groundbreakers, click on the link below.
Today is Wisdom Wednesday. Whether you have survived a dissection, are waiting to have an aneurysm repaired, or have had one repaired, these experiences may or may not cause PTSD. Sometimes traumatic events lead to nightmares, and nightmares can also be a sign of PTSD. As detailed in the Sleep Foundation by Rob Newsom, titled How Trauma Affects Dreams, you can find out more information by clicking the link below.
This week's Therapeutic Thursday is about how to best define a chronic illness. Many of you have heard of the spoon theory by Christine Miserandino, which helps to explain the limitations of having a chronic illness. If you haven't, we strongly suggest you check it out at the link below. However, today, we would like to share with you an alternative theory called the Tightrope Concept. In this article from medium.com, The Tightrope Concept, an alternative to spoon theory, written by Claire Marie Edgman, the spoon theory is put to the test. Maybe having a chronic illness or condition shouldn't be measured by how many spoons we have in a given moment or the day. Let's start that over. Maybe having a chronic illness or condition shouldn't be measured by how many spoons we have in a given moment of the day or how much energy we have to give, but rather what our playing field looks like. Some individuals live life playing on a playing field the size of a parking lot, but imagine it off the ground. Those of us who live with the disease, illness, or anything that has caused limitations or caused us to be less than able might only have a playing field the size of a tightrope, swinging when it is windy or steady when we have a good grasp of things. Take a minute to read the article below and see if it resonates. No, start over. Take a minute to read the article in the link below and see if it resonates with you. We found it quite validating for our ever-changing circumstances.
Today is Scientific Sunday, and aortichope is happy to provide you information about a few research studies that you might be qualified to participate in. Any patients with thoracic aortic disease can contact UT Health in Houston, and they will determine your eligibility. Current research projects in Dr. Siddharth Prakash's laboratory include Project 1, exertional blood pressure and personalized exercise prescriptions for thoracic aortic disease. Patients with aortic aneurysms or dissections are told to limit exertion due to fear of sudden death, But exercise can actually help to reduce blood pressure and prevent death. So is there a way to develop rational limits based on individual blood pressure responses to exercise? Their goal is to try to understand how blood pressure responds to exercise differently in patients with aortic disease, measure responses of blood pressure to different types of exercise, and determine the effects of personalized exercise prescriptions on activity, blood pressure, and aneurysm enlargement. They're also doing the study on genetic causes of bicuspid aortic valve disease. And let's start that over. It's not the rationale. Genetic causes of bicuspid, and nope, that's not how I wanted to start. Their second study is around the genetic causes of bicuspid aortic valve. Their second study is about the genetic causes of bicuspid aortic valve disease. And the rationale is that bicuspid aortic valve, or BAV, is the most common adult congenital heart defect and is genetically determined. We can now identify a casual genetic variant in about half of people with BAV or experience early complications needing valve surgery or developing an aortic aneurysm. Do specific gene mutations cause recognizable features? The goal is to describe that genetic and clinical features of people with BAV that predict outcomes like valve. I knew it. I saw them. The goal is to describe the genetic and clinical features of people with BAV that predict outcomes like degeneration of the valve or needing surgery. The Maimonides Aortic Center, in association with Aortichope and Aortic Bridge, is recruiting participants for an exciting study about the psychological impact of aortic dissection and aortic aneurysm on survivors of these conditions in our community. And you can participate in this right now by completing a survey that will take approximately 5 to 15 minutes. Your anonymous answers will help everyone tremendously in getting a better understanding of your experience and for the development of a more comprehensive care plan going forward. Check out all of the links to these studies below.
Thank you for watching AHTV's Week in Review. This is Greg Aaron Greenberg.
Thanks for watching AHTV. This is Karen Anderson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't just survive, strive to thrive. Masks are a very important part of our daily life. So why not, as we say, start a conversation about aortic disease with your very own aortichope face covering. These have been created by one of our very own Hope ambassadors and fellow dissection survivors, Diane Bishop. You can use the link below and click on that to take you to the form and order yours today with a $10 donation. Your choices include either sparkly mask or a matte mask in choices of pink, red, or purple. So order yours today.
Supporting Aortic Hope has never been easier. Just select Aortic Hope as your charity of choice when you shop at smile.amazon.com, and Amazon donates a portion of your purchase to us at no cost to you.
We recently found an amazing product, and we would like to share with you the story of how health belts came to be. It was created by a woman named Susan who has a son with complex medical issues. Susan found that she always needed to be prepared in case of an emergency because she never knew when that next emergency could occur. And since her son was a baby, she always found ways to have his medical information on hand. It was very easy to just pin it to his diaper bag or actually to the car seat. But as her son grew, she no longer needed a car seat and she became at a loss as to where to pin the information. So it just made sense to her to put it on his seatbelt. In 2015, she decided she was going to invent one. And so she introduced the health belts in February of 2016, and they were an instant hit, not only in the United States, but internationally. She's very humbled at the thought of so many lives potentially being saved because of her health belts. She has had numerous messages relayed to her of what could have been a tragic accident, but emergency responders were given the proper information about how to handle the situation because that information was right in front of them. Susan and Aortic Hope's #1 priority is to provide a great product for you at a reasonable price. It shouldn't cost a fortune to protect yourself and your loved ones. Let's take a look at some of these products. So the original product actually came in a felt material with buttons and snaps on the back. New for 2021, Susan has added padded belts, and they're still just as simple and machine washable. You simply fold them over your seatbelt, they Velcro, and that's it, they're in place. And what's great about these belts is they come with a medical information card folded up on the inside that allows you to include the medications you're taking, the condition you have, as well as any allergies that you might experience, and your emergency contact information. Now, these belts come in 3 separate colors: yellow, red, and black. And they also come in your choice of saying thoracic aortic aneurysm, abdominal aortic aneurysm, aortic dissection survivor, or medical alert, which is perfect for anyone in your family with any type of important medical condition. So don't forget to check out the link below and grab some for yourself today. Oh, and with a $15 donation, $20 internationally, you can grab some today for yourself, and that price also includes shipping. So check out the link below.
Here at Aortic Hope, we offer virtual support groups for the aortic disease community. On the first Tuesday of every month, we offer an afternoon session that takes place at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We offer our nighttime session on the last Wednesday of every month, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some nights there might be a guest speaker or a live demonstration, but every session we will spend time supporting each other and discussing a variety of topics pertaining to aortic disease. It is important to remember that Aortic Hope and the support group facilitators are not medical professionals or therapists, and we will not provide medical advice of any kind. All participants are encouraged to share their personal experience or listen to the stories from others. You can always email us at supportgroup@aortichope.org for more information.
Aortic Hope is so excited to share with you our collaboration with Lawrence Hope Medical ID bracelets. In 2001, Lawrence Hope introduced the very first interchangeable medical ID bracelet, and overnight, people who had grudgingly worn or even decided not to wear the standard traditional medical metal ID bracelets of the past suddenly had attractive, durable, stylish options that they could enjoy wearing and change to suit their mood, outfit, and activity. Today, more than 500,000 people wear Lawrence Hope Medical ID bracelets, and they're proud to say that their number just keeps growing. Their ever-expanding line of medical alert bracelets, necklaces, anklets, charms, and bag tags is always on trend, made to the highest quality and guaranteed to meet your needs and expectations. Many people in our community should be wearing a medical ID bracelet, and Lawrence Hope actually offers bracelets for men, women, and children. I'm going to take a second and show you mine. What I think is so great about this bracelet is you can buy the ID tag with 2 rings on either side, which allows you to make it interchangeable. So when I bought my bracelet, I actually picked up 2 or 3 other bracelets that I could attach to the tag. So it's very versatile, and it's very easy to wear, and it's pretty stylish too. When you shop at Lawrence Hope, please use the promo code Aortic Hope, one word, and you'll receive a 10% discount. Check out the link below.